And then Gerrard! Oh goodness me! What a strike from Steven Gerrard! I told you, don't write them off.
It's Matic with the ball driver! Matic takes the net off! Maloney takes. It's in! It's Ben Watson!
And the FA Cup is back in Liverpool hands.
The FA Cup's had some magical moments in the past, whether it's upsets, controversy or passion. We decided to interview a big football fan and FA Cup fan to find out their thoughts on the magic of the Cup.
What football team do you support and why?
I support Liverpool FC as I believe it is one of the biggest clubs in England and the whole of Europe, and I was brought up around people who support Liverpool.
What does the FA Cup mean to you as a Liverpool fan?
It means quite a lot actually. It used to be more than it does now, as we're not really challenging for the FA Cup. We're still playing in the competition, but our main aim is the Premier League.
Is there any great memory you recall as a Liverpool fan in the FA Cup?
Steven Gerrard in the 2006 FA Cup final against West Ham scored an absolute screamer to bring it back into the game, take us to extra time and then to penalties.
Is there any particular upset you recall from the FA Cup?
A most recent upset I remember and recall is the Watford versus Tranmere game, which is Watford were 3-0 up and then Tranmere brought it back to 3-3.
Thank you.
To get an in-depth view of what the FA Cup can mean to smaller clubs, we have decided to travel down to Tranmere versus Watford FA Cup replay to ask the fans some questions.
We're here at Tranmere Rovers to ask the fans some questions. What were your feelings whilst watching the first game versus Watford after Tranmere managed to turn the result incredibly?
Absolutely amazing. I thought we were going to get another Tottenham result, but the lads done us proud in the second half. Absolutely amazing. Couldn't ask for anything more out of the players.
It was an incredible result. As a Tranmere fan, what does the FA Cup mean to you?
Massive. Any big teams we can get to the club, generate income for the club, because obviously we need money to bring in half-decent players. Playing in lower leagues, we're not going to achieve that. What we done last season, getting the income against Tottenham, hopefully we'll get it against Watford, and then if we win, when we win I should say, we'll get United.
Obviously, fans of big clubs are against FA Cup replays due to reasons such as fixture congestion. But what are your thoughts on FA Cup replays and what they can mean to smaller clubs, for example, Tranmere?
I think massively, all these bigger clubs just want one game, straight through or knockout. But little clubs, look at Burnley, Bury, how they folded. Money generated to these clubs is massive, and it'll last them for season and the following season.
What were your feelings whilst watching the first game versus Watford after Tranmere managed to turn the result around incredibly?
First half was very disappointing. Didn't think we performed well, didn't think they worked well as a unit. Second half, completely different team. I don't know what the difference was, but once we got one, you could tell Watford were on the ropes, and I'm surprised we didn't get the fourth and win it.
As a Tranmere fan, what does the FA Cup mean to you?
The FA Cup's everything. As a kid, you wake up on a Saturday morning and dream that one day you're going to be at Wembley. Probably never get there in the FA Cup, but it's a dream.
Obviously, fans of big clubs are against FA Cup replays due to reasons such as fixture congestion. But what are your thoughts on FA Cup replays and what they can mean to smaller clubs such as Tranmere?
I think it's brilliant. It means everything. I mean, bringing Watford back here, chance of a bumper crowd. If big clubs worry about these replays, they're never worrying when they're going abroad to play friendlies, they're never worrying when they're in Champions League playing extra games. Their thing is about Europe, getting matches, winning money. So FA Cup, they can stick with it.
Absolutely perfect. Cheers, mate.
No
Thanks
problem.
A lot. Thanks a lot.
Listen,
See you
good luck,
later.
lads.
Cheers. After our interviews with the Tranmere fans, we could see they had a lot of passion for the FA Cup. We stayed to watch the game and our point was proven. Tranmere won the game in extra time and this proved that the FA Cup is a magical competition.
Shirts inside the penalty area. It's towards Monte with a header. Watford just struggling to clear their lines at the moment here. It's back towards Monte, takes a deflection, goes in. Well, he scored in the original. Watford with a corner. Hines, Davis with a save. Hines will get another go, and another! He's managed to sneak it through somehow, and we're all square. To measure the cross, it's flicked on, it's Mullin! It's 2-1! And is that the goal that gives Tranmere the 4th round tie against Manchester United?